Rich Rising, thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for taking a moment to be present. Thank you for being interested in what I have to say. Thank you for connecting, and thank you for just being here. Sending you lots of love, light, warm, healing vibrations. This is going to be a whatever comes out video. It's going to be for whoever is guided to this message, whoever clicks on this video. Hopefully there will be something in here for you. And if it doesn't sound like your story, then please do not take it. Third time is the charm. So the first video, the cards fell on the floor. Second video, I was trying to figure out if my deck was like in the right position. So now we're just gonna flow. Sprayed my Florida water already. Have a candle going. Sometimes I get a little nervous. I don't know who I'm speaking to, but maybe you get a little nervous about like small things. Just don't allow it to throw you off track, okay? Or take you out of alignment or distract you. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect. Even if you do kind of have like a sensitive soul, sensitive spirit, or OCD, or you like things a certain way. Release, control, surrender. Shit. One of the biggest lessons, or two of the biggest lessons I learned with a court case I was dealing with for like 5 years is I'm not in control of anything, and patience. It means it's a vital life force. Patience, to have it. It's of an essence. All right. Spirit, I welcome you. Any door that is not of you, I ask that you shut and close. Any black magic, hexes, curses, evil eye, return back to sender ×3. I welcome only love and gratitude, and I release that back out into the universe ×10. Angels, ancestors of our highest possible good, please help me channel these messages to the best of my ability. Allow these messages to be clear and concise. Whoever has been guided to this video, whoever clicked on this video, what do you want me to tell them? Allow me to pick on whoever gets guided to this video. Whoever clicks on this video, what do you want me to tell them? So let's see. Is that it? No, I know I've seen like 2 more. Okay. Okay. A total of 5 cards. I'm hearing, or actually 6. I'm hearing, let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. I don't know who sings the song, but I know Ty Dolla $ign is on the, oh, and I'm getting chills. I know Ty Dolla $ign is on the song. Let's get down to business. So somebody can be taking care of business, whoever you are. All right, you got 6 cards. So, first card. You got the Knight of Pentacles. Efficiency, responsibility, persistence. A bumblebee labors away atop a honeycomb, filling chamber after chamber with nectar that will one day yield golden honey. Flowers surround it to signify the process the bee goes through to accomplish its task. The bee must visit thousands of flowers to gather enough nectar to fill the combs, but it doesn't shy away from the work. It knows it is necessary. The Knight of Pentacles knows the value of hard work. Though the labor may be intense, it reminds us that only through continual effort will we be able to reap the benefits that follow. When upright, the Knight of Pentacles exemplifies the hard work that goes into fulfilling one's dreams. You either know what you want out of life or you're developing a plan. You may have already taken steps to begin the methodical approach to reaching your goals. Consistency is valued over speed, and you have taken the time to plan accordingly. It may be boring, but know that your approach will lead you to success. So whatever you're doing, whoever you are, whatever you got going on, continue on your path. Keep taking it one step, one day at a time. You will soon see, the fruits of your labors if you don't already see it now, because the proof is always going to be within the pudding. Second card is 5 of Wands. competition, rivalry, conflict. The Galactus atlanticus, or blue slug, meanders along the ocean surface, letting the currents carry it wherever they may lead. 5 stalks of coral impede its path, but still the blue slug keeps moving, pushing through adversity to see what lies beyond. Its path is not an easy one. The ocean is fickle and its waves treacherous. The Five of Wands reminds us that we must prepare for adversity no matter where we go. The road to moving forward is rarely as smooth as it initially seems. When upright, the Five of Wands suggests you're up against competition or hardships that have slowed your progress to a crawl. Something is impeding your ability to move forward, and this tension probably comes from other people who are working towards goals similar to yours. Everyone wants their voice to be heard, and yet no one is listening. There are opinions that aren't being heard that may just provide the answers to the questions you seek. Strive to be the force that pulls instead of pushes. Be enthusiastic and encouraging throughout this transition. People are always stronger together than apart, and there's no limit to what you might accomplish should you stop fighting against everyone else's current. So I feel like that card speaks for itself. Third card is Eight of Swords. Restriction, victimization, entrapment. A sleeping mole is nestled within a small barrel held in place by 8 jabbing swords that seek to keep it trapped where it lies. Moles are practically blind, living their lives underground in the dark. They symbolize self-imposed restrictions, but if the mole were able to see properly, it would find gaps large enough to slip through. Escape is possible, but only if one acts under one's own volition. The Eight of Swords reminds us that we are able to escape our confinements if we open our eyes to see the gaps in the cell bars. When upright, the Eight of Swords indicates you're feeling restricted and trapped by your present situation. Perhaps your job is draining you dry, a relationship you've entered has swiftly turned abusive, or other similar situations. Your options may feel limited, but they aren't. Seek out new perspectives and rid yourself of unproductive thoughts and intentions. Once you realize what directions you can go in, commit to a decision and understand that even if you have no guarantee of success, attempting to find happiness elsewhere is better than remaining trapped in your hellish hole. Then we got the Devil. So I don't know what you're being tempted by, but temptation, vices, self-destruction. A praying mantis climbs the curve of a pitcher plant towards supposed safety, escaping the raging flames but edging closer to the tempting but dangerous mouth of the pitcher plant. Just as the pitcher plant consumes its victims and the mantis its mate upon copopulation, both creatures using temptation to lure their victims to their untimely demise, so too does the devil tempt others, spelling their downfall with silken words and the promise of lethal pressure. Pleasure is the word. I don't know why I said pressure. So you're under some kind of pressure, or you're being placed under some kind of pressure. When upright, the devil implies you're shrouded in a negative energy that threatens to undermine you in every way. There's a demon on your shoulder whispering in your ear, and it's hellbent on getting you to succumb to every bad impulse. Not only are these impulses dangerous, they're also holding you back from becoming a better version of yourself. You've been trapped, and it may be hard to find your way out. Don't fall victim to the instant gratification, as it will lead to long-term negative consequences. Take care to harbor. So, okay, you're being called to put in some kind of work. Take care to harbor healthy amounts of attachments towards friends, family, and new relationship partners. If you're experimenting in new fields or with new experiences, be careful that you do it only with those you trust. Don't give in to what you know is wrong, okay? Because this card is self-explanatory as well, but you will pay for whatever you're indulging in that you know goes against your better judgment, okay? The next card is the Ten of Wands. So whoever you are, you're kind of exhausted. Burden, exhaustion, responsibility. A beaver works hard sorting through straw for 10 sticks for its dams. Persistent and competent, beavers symbolize diligence in a task no matter how heavy the burden might become along the way. The Ten of Wands reassures us that even when our work is difficult or unenjoyable, we will bask in the rewards. It only asks that we take care of ourselves in the process. While lost in the burden of our work, we never know just what might be the straw to break our backs. When upright, the Ten of Wands implies you've taken on a heavier workload or a greater responsibility recently. I was going to say currently. So currently you're doing this. And maybe because you're trying to focus on your dollar signs. Where is it at? This may have been a willing choice, like I just said, confirmation. And though it makes the road ahead harder, know it is just a temporary situation that will lead to greater rewards in the future. This is a card that encourages you to invest in the future through hard work. It doesn't always imply taking on more work. Investing in yourself and your mental wellness, your mental well-being. So it's basically mental wellness. By cutting down on jobs that overtax you can also lead to a greater future payout. The last few steps in any journey are the hardest, but take solace, the end point is in sight. There are rewards in taking on new burdens. Keep your perspective clear to understand what those rewards will be. And then your final card is the Eight of Wands. Action, movement, vigor. So you're moving forward. And I believe you're moving in the right direction. Just don't allow yourself to get sidetracked by any forms of temptation trying to take you out of, alignment or distract you from your goal. The peregrine falcon darts swiftly through the air, dodging 8 arrows racing towards it. This falcon is said to be one of the fastest in the world, capable of swooping down at terrific speed to snag its prey with grace and dexterity few can match. Falcons are apex hunters and symbolize rising above challenging situations. The arrows of adversity could never hope to catch up with the peregrine falcon as long as it uses its natural gifts to stay ahead of them. The Eight of Wands reminds us to keep moving forward. Confirmation to what I was just saying before I started reading. You've left your troubles and hardships behind and are now heading towards a brighter future. When upright, the Eight of Wands signifies you've overcome past adversity and moved forward into a new dynamic space where your energies can be directed towards your goals once more. The core trait of this position is diamonism. Go with the flow, embrace the swiftness that life is granting you, and move forward, not back. Home in on your goals and don't let yourself get distracted. Confirmation, because I just said that. Any ongoing projects are soon to be blessed with the spurt of creativity that will quickly see them through to completion. If you have new ideas, strike while the iron is hot. The world is open to you. Embrace the chance you've been given to explore what you've always wanted to explore. So, when opportunities are presented to you, the saying goes, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, in whatever form that may mean to you. Just make sure you are using and taking advantage of your opportunities so you can better yourself and better your life and better your situation. Namaste.